times, the CBN issued a guideline on corporate governance for commercial, merchant, non-interest banks and payment service banks in Nigeria. In that circular, the CBN disclosed certain information with respect to the acquisition of shares in a financial holding company. So today we're going to be talking about that. Let's dive into the presentation. One of the policies in the guideline states that any investor seeking to acquire equity interest of up to 5% and above, whether direct acquisition or through the capital market in any financial holding company, must first get CBN's approval prior to the acquisition. In the event that the CBN has an objection on the acquisition, a notice of this objection shall be communicated to the bank, and the bank shall notify such investor within 48 hours. Also, no individual, group of individuals, or corporate entity shall own controlling interest in more than one financial holding company without prior approval from the CBN. Similarly, except with the prior written approval of the CBN, no financial holding company, director or shareholder or even an agent shall enter into any agreements that will result in the following. The very first is the transfer of shareholdings of 5% and above, or increase in shareholdings to 5% or more in a financial holding company. The next is the sale, the disposal or transfer of the whole or part of the business in a financial holding company. Now, what the CBN is trying to say here is before you enter into any form of M&A type of transaction or any transaction that would relate to acquisition or sale or transfer of shares in a bank or in a financial holding company that is above 5% or even up to 5% can be done without written approval from the CBN. So what I'm saying in essence is before you carry out a transaction that would help you get 5% or help you get more than 5% or even up to that 5% in a financial holding company, such transaction cannot be carried out without written approval from the CBN. And if there's an objection on any of these transactions by the CBN, such will be communicated to the bank and then to the prospective investor. I hope this presentation has been very informative, and I hope you've been able to pick one or two things with respect to the policies or the guidelines that the CBN recently issued. This takes effect from 1st of August 2023. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for listening, and do have a great one.